What's up, Gemini? Welcome to your mid-month November reading. We're going to start off with the feminine Gemini's first, the masculine Gemini's second. You can resonate with both, one or the other. Doesn't matter, just what energy you're picking up at the time. So, let's get into it. So, from what Geminis are learning right now, I did the Instagram readings. I worked really hard on the astrological aspects. So, oh yes, I remember what Geminis are learning. Okay, if you would like to know, check out my Instagram. It's all written there. What we're learning with the Taurus full moon / Mercury retrograde reading. All right. So, feminine Geminis, what is your current energy from now till the end of November? The Queen of Cups. All right. It's interesting to me. If you have water in your chart, this is probably going to be you. I feel like some Geminis are dealing with the Pisces Queen of Cups. Let's see. Crowning energy. All right, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you, this is going to be a friend. For some of you, you're going to make your way slowly towards this person. Oh, wow. We're putting all of those back, but we're keeping this one. Okay, so 5 of Cups. Yeah, okay, so we're having to go through a change of loss. Maybe probably with a friend, maybe an earth sign. And this Queen of Cups, she could very well, she might not even, she doesn't have to be a Pisces. But, if she is, cool. But I feel like this change has a lot to do with the Queen of Cups. I feel like our mind is clouded because of this Queen of Cups. It could very well be somebody's mom. Like, we're just going through a change and we're having to fix our issues because of our mom issues or whatever. Let's see. 3 cards for your past. Right, I guess we're gonna have 5. That's cool though. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the 8 of Wands, the World, 7 of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles. It's a lot. Okay, okay, so we have a fire sign female coming in. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like you've been watching this fire sign female, and I feel like they don't know that. I feel like they really don't know that, to be honest. They don't know that you're watching them, I feel like you're trying to see whether they're going through a change or not. And which they're taking materialism. I feel like they're very superficial and money based, and it really has all to do with the attention that they're getting from everybody around them. And I feel like you're really waiting for that. And I feel like because I don't know, I feel like because they didn't do that, of course you really want to let them know that you're done with them. But you're not. I just feel like you're just gonna move on. It just seems like you're suddenly, Knight of Pentacles just going towards this Queen of Cups. So, crowning energy. Whoa. So, for crowning energy for your past. Conscious energy. Mm-hmm. I see. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to prove themselves for whatever reason. This fire sign is trying to prove themselves through this change. And I'm getting that some Geminis right now who are in their feminine energy could very well be. There's some guys in here that I'm picking up who is dealing with this Queen of Wands. Some of you are just like in that. You guys are that Queen of Cups, and you're dealing with the Queen of Wands, and you guys are a girl-girl relationship. Others of you, I feel like your other lover is, dealing with the Queen of Wands, and there's just there's a lot going on here. There's a lot. Okay, so I feel like this Queen of Wands is really trying to, I don't know, I feel like they want to prove themselves, you know, like to be like right or on top, because I don't know, but they're also, I feel like they're also in this lack mentality to where they're constantly, trying to get, you know, things like nice things from other people, but they don't want to change, and that really pisses you off, Gemini. And I feel like at the same time, this Queen of Wands is really looking at themselves and they want to. Actually, no, I feel like this is you, Gemini. I really do. I feel like you really want to work hard for a new stable foundation, and I feel like you're willing to just, you know, with the Eight of Wands reverse and the Strength card, I feel like you're really trying hard not to go off on somebody. Like, you really, yeah, Gemini. I feel like you're really trying to work on yourself and also trying to work. And you're also willing to just leave them behind because I feel like they I feel like they're just, it's either like this person is taking a lot of emotional offers or they're trying to just have a lot of people side with them. And I just feel like, or they just need a lot of emotional nourishment. It's what everybody's going through right now. They just need a lot of emotional nourishment to where they're taking so much, but they don't want to change. And I feel like you are just walking away. For some of you, there is going to be like an earth sign who is just going to walk away from you because of this. So, yeah, it's just like someone's not, And I just feel like they're moving towards, their heart, and it's going to be very slowly because I feel like they don't want to mess up. They don't want to keep giving towards, someone who's not going to change. So, you or them, whoever, going towards this Queen of Cups. So, yeah, it's going to be a loss. I feel like you really, a Chariot can be the sign of Cancer, and I feel like you really had your heart set out on this past person. And I feel like, with the Temperance card, I feel like you had to sacrifice something that was very close to your heart so that you can move forward and have hope for something else. I feel like some Geminis are sacrificing something close to them, but also giving it hope, giving it, just setting it free. Like if you love something, set it free. For others of you Geminis, I feel like this is how they feel about you. So we have Sagittarius, we have Leo, we have Cancer, we have and we have a lot of Earth in here, Earth signs also. Okay, so it's a lot. Yeah, I feel like Geminis, or for the masculine, or for the male Geminis who are in their feminine energies, I feel like there's like a death of a situation to where you're giving so much for other people who aren't going to change. It's like constantly having to sacrifice, but you're not getting anything in return. And then that's what the mountain is, right? For some Geminis, like you have to, I feel like you're creating that mountain, by giving towards someone who either sacrificed you for, materialism or, resources or whatever the fuck. And then that really hurt, It's like they have to go through a process of self discovery. Yeah. Okay. 3 cards for your near future. Wow. Wow. That's interesting. All right. So we have 2 aces, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, 2 of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So I honestly feel like with these 2 people, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands, I feel like Gemini, you're getting both offers from both ends here. Let me switch these. See? And I feel like I feel like maybe either they're fighting over you or you're just trying to pretend that there's yeah, I feel like, man, I feel like you're trying to act like you're unaware that this is going on or that this is going to happen. I feel like you feel it, Gemini. Feel it. Okay. 3 cards. Crowning the near future. Let's clarify. Right, so we have Virgo. Yeah. Virgo, we have Taurus. We have a lot. Okay, so feel like when this is interesting. I feel like when and then we also have two Libra cards, so I mean there's that. But I feel like when this person, whoever this Queen of Wands is, who is, doing all of this nonsense, I feel like when they try to walk away from the obvious choice that they have to make between you and this whatever they're trying to prove, whatever they need to work on. I feel like they get caught by their own I feel like they get caught by this Queen of Cups, offering you this love offer, and then that may very well betray them. For the female Geminis who are in their feminine energy, I feel like you get caught by this Queen of Cups offering this other person this love offer here. I feel all right, so I'm just gonna bring this attention to this Temperance card that came up in the past, right? And then now that Dove is showing up here in the near future, so I feel like whatever Gemini did, whatever sacrifice Gemini made in the past in hopes for the future, it was kind of like a manifestation thing, and now the hope is coming up. I feel like now it's coming into fruition with the Ace of Cups here and the Ace of Wands. And I feel like for some of you, it's gonna be this King of Pentacles, and this King of Pentacles could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. We have all of them here. I feel like if you're also dealing with a Libra person who we have Libra, and for the Libra reading, the Queen of Wands came up in the reverse. So it was just, she was trying to be somebody, she wasn't. So that could very well correlate here. Yeah, I feel like when someone tries to, isolate themselves or, just try and win here after you left the situation, Gemini, I feel like they get caught by their own, I feel like they're getting caught by their own betrayals. Like they really betrayed themselves because they didn't make the choice that they should have. And I feel like you're either offering, for the Geminis who are males, you're offering your love to a Queen of Cups. Others of you, this King of Pentacles is offering you this Ace of Cups and this Ace of Wands, while the Queen of Cups or this Queen of Wands could have just done this. Like they were just messing around with this guy. But either way, there was some betrayal here, There was some, and I feel like you really had to look within yourself, Gemini, because you want things to change, or you want things to change between you and this person, to be honest, I feel. And then we have the Three of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles crowning your near future. So whoever is coming in and offering all of this stuff, I feel like it's causing a lot of turmoil around just these two offers alone. Whether it's from you or from somebody around you. And I feel like it's still necessary, you know? Because it's taking away everything. It's kind of like it's cleaning everything for you guys to see the point, whether it's you or the people around you, you know? Yeah. I feel like this person, there's somebody who's like avoiding a change. Whether they should apologize or not, but they're pretty much trying to pretend that they're not seeing it. But I feel like the energies are making all of this happen because I feel like someone really delayed all of it. I feel like this Ace of Wands and this Ace of Cups situation, that's like, it's too big for people to ignore, you know? Like, everybody around knows what's going on, and they're just, it's causing a lot of shit. I wonder what it is. Ten of Pentacles. Alright, so this could be a lot of money. A lot of money. I feel whatever this Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands is, it's a lot. I feel like it just guarantees stability, and I feel that's interesting. I feel like for Gemini, it doesn't matter where you look. I feel like there's just a lot. I feel like there's a lot. I feel like Gemini is trying really hard to just move forward with positivity, and yet they're just faced with more problems, I guess. And it's just there's something Gemini is refusing to see, and that is the change that needs to happen here, or a death of a relationship with somebody else. Yeah. Yep. Okay, now we have a Cancer male here coming in. It's like someone needs to sacrifice something for somebody else, and it's what's right. So I wonder what that's gonna be. I feel like this reading could go on forever, but I'm really not meant to go any further than that, because I just feel like Geminis right now are going through so much, and it's just, I can pull 3 cards of advice, but I'm over the limit here. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Here we have Mars square Pluto right here. That's coming up right now in the astrological aspects. The Tower and the Emperor. Sign of Scorpio. And then we have Aries here. So just like a lot of fights, stuff, people, people who need to be heard. It's uncomfortable information. I honestly feel like all of these offers that came in for Gemini were a lot of uncomfortable information, but it's gonna spring in a lot of fights, but it's meant to get resolved. So there is that. So for the masculine Geminis, I have to make sure these are all upright, to be honest. It's hard. Ace of Pentacles. All right. What is that? Page of Swords. Subconscious energy. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Then we have the Page of Swords. All right. So there is an opportunity. Someone knows something about an opportunity. And there's someone who needs to talk about it. I feel either you want to talk about it, Gemini, or somebody else around you does. So 3 cards of the past. We have the 9 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. I mean, that's good. You're moving from 9 to 6. But I feel like with the 2 of Swords there, you're not seeing that you, Gemini, you or someone around you was, trying to win a conflict that was going on here. So either you or someone around you just decided to just rest. And then they have this right here. So 3 cards, crowning energy. All right, so we have Leo and we have Aquarius. So we have the King of Wands and the Strength card and the Star. Crowning your past. In your subconscious area, you have the 7 of Wands, the 7 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the King of Swords. Yeah, okay. So, Gemini, if you're dealing with the King of Wands, I feel like you are trying I feel like you're trying to get this King of Wands out of your mind. It's probably going to be a Leo. Because I feel like there's just a lot of petty fighting going on between the both of you, to be honest, because these are both of your energies here. You're trying to get out of your mind about it. I feel like because you think about it a lot, to be honest. And Yeah. I feel like they're not budging. They want to be in this 3 of cups situation. If you have Aquarius in your sun and rising, I feel like either you want to be in this 3 of cups situation where you're just socializing so much, you want to be in the spotlight. There's a lot of mingling. Either you or them, and someone's just not budging because they see it all and they've been through that. They've been through so much. And that's why there's a lot of fighting, because there's a lot of, mingling and sneaking around. I feel both of you are trying to walk away from something, and both of you are walking away from the 2 of Swords. And I feel like the 2 of Swords, that's going to be, you know, something you're both refusing to see. Now, what is that? Toxicity, addictions. So, yeah. I feel like this is a trauma bond. Trauma bonds are often led because of this, The challenge position is giving equal give and take and reciprocation to each other. So I feel like if you, Gemini, are fighting with a Leo, I feel like you don't know. Both of you are refusing to see that you have this toxic addiction, double energy around that is influencing the both of you guys. So it's just one. I feel like one of you wants to rest and one of you is just trying to win. And then the other person who's trying to win is getting caught by karma, like every time. Either it's you or either it's them. So just be aware. Okay. 3 cards for your new future. Just 3 cards for your sponges. All right. So we have the 2 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. These are both vertically across from each other. Above that is the 5 of Cups. So I feel like the both of you want to come together and want to make up, because I feel like both of you have like insights that you guys want to share with each other, and things you guys want to, experience together for the future. But if you're dealing with an Aries, I feel like you can apologize to them all you want, but they're not going to. I feel like they're not going to see something that you see. So you're constantly carrying all of their burdens and dealing with it. And maybe you feel like maybe their apologies are emotionally immature because they're not seeing, how foolish they're being, And I feel like Gemini, I feel like you're constantly trying to get them out of their head or used to or whatever, and for them to just go off a cliff. And I feel like you're, the loyal dog here who is trying to tell them not to do, not to do all of this right here. The sneaking off. And the star rules a lot of group endeavors and, stuff around groups of people socializing. And, I feel like maybe they're probably hanging with the wrong crowd and you're trying to help them, but I feel like they're just, I don't know, they're just trying to prove something. And I feel like you get it. I feel like you get it more than they get it, and I feel like in the end that you're just going to dump out that connection again, like the last reading, because they keep taking and taking, but they're not changing, All right, so bottom of the deck we have the High Priestess, and what the High Priestess knows is that there is another opportunity to go towards. If you keep getting stuck between all of these, this cycle with this person, I feel like you probably have this other opportunity here that you can work for, Gemini, with this Empress here. And I just feel like you probably should. Like, it looks great, And I could see why it's hard to let go, 3 cards of advice. Yeah, Gemini, it's saying if you keep giving somebody acknowledgement here, you're just going to keep getting backstabbed. And some of you have to really pull in your, not even just being a masculine, but like being closed off to this person. I feel like some of you are caught between your fears of getting backstabbed or just closing yourself off in general. And yeah, some of you have to be aligned for what you really want. Some of you, it's going to be this Empress. Some of you, it's going to be a Cancer. For some of you, I feel like you're really torn. I feel like you have to figure out how to align your mind, your heart, your body. What do those things want? And I feel like that's why you're getting so torn apart, Gemini. You're getting so torn apart because you don't know which direction to go. You're split between both, So figure out what it is that you want. Figure out what it is that you want and then go there. Okay? I feel like it'll go well. All right. I hope that was insightful. I feel like, Gemini, you have a lot of thinking to do. And I feel like you have to give yourself a lot of patience with that because Geminis really aren't that patient, you know? And impulsive decisions could lead to, you know, poor endings. So, yeah. Gemini, good luck. We'll see you for your December reading.